Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ADA, Cardano. Yeah, I'm still looking at the idea that this could be a wave 4 triangle here. It's possible. It would be, however, completely out of proportions with this wave 2. Looking at the length of the wave 2 and looking at the length of the wave 4, it's out of proportion, yeah. And also looking at the entire, let's say, time-wise length between the beginning of the upside here to the top of the third wave to where we are now. What you sometimes can say is, in terms of Fibonacci timings, time zones, the time that it took to reach to the peak of the third wave, yeah, until the end of the entire cycle, so until wave 5 is complete, it's often similar length. Now you're way above it. So, I'm thinking here, something's going on here. It's still possible to count this as an Elliott wave triangle, and because it's Saturday, I allow for that, because sometimes you get that on the weekend, that this is just going to become an Elliott wave triangle with an ABC down, yeah, in an A wave. This was a B wave rally with this strange wick today. We could then come down next in a C wave. We would get a D wave and an E wave. I mean, markets are not really moving at all today. If this was really already an impulse to the upside, I would have thought that the volume today would have given it a lot of more of a push to the upside. Now it wasn't immediately sold off again. So I'm thinking we are still in some kind of a corrective pattern here. And the possibility is a triangle here. In this triangle, to make it work, that we get this continuation to the upside, we need to see the break above the B wave high. So we need, for evidence, to break above, we need to break above the B wave high at 41.8 cents now. And we need to avoid dropping below 38.6. So that's sort of where we are, and I think we still are in a triangle. If we now break above that 41.9 cent level, we can assume that we are already in the fifth wave. Now, however, the triangle isn't finished yet. It would still take more time. It could also be something different. I mean, it might be a bit prematurely to really label this already as a triangle, because the other option is that all of this was already an impulse to the upside complete as a wave 1, and we might still be in a wave 2. Yeah, also that's possible, that this is just a larger A wave. This here was a B wave, and we're going to come down impulsively next in the C wave. If we drop below 38.5 cents, I think that will be my first view, that we come down in a C wave here. And if that's the case, I'm going to give you another key support area that we need to hold to still enable further upside out of this pattern. But for now, I'm looking at direct upside further, yeah, as long as we're holding the 38.6 cent level, but it might take a little while until that upside starts, considering that we are moving in possibly an Elliott wave triangle. There are other options as well. We talked in the previous video that all of this might just be an ABC structure. That's possible as well, but ultimately in the very short term, it depends on, does this 38.6 cent level hold, and if it holds, further upside potential is there. Yeah, to first of all, I would say, let's label that to first of all, and we talked about that in the last video, 44 cents and then beyond that. Okay, that would be certainly the next fib resistance target. We're talking here about the 44 cent level, and depending on in which direction we are going to break out, I will keep you up. I will update you accordingly, of course. Thing is, if we take the path down, then this could be again this one that we say, okay, we had a wave 1 complete here. We're doing an A, B, C. We're going to hold here a wave 2 support somewhere and would rally further. Or if we lose that key support, then we can say, okay, we had an A wave down here. This was just a B wave, and we're coming down here into this area. Someone told me, I said in one of the last videos, we're going to come down to the 20 cent level again. Certainly not. Certainly not. It's been over a month probably that we discussed that, over a month, way over a month, when we were still in this channel. But of course, by the time that we had broken above the channel, so much happened in the last month, and it's still possible we come down to 20 cents, yeah, but it has never been the only option, yeah. So you always need to keep an open mind for different options. And of course, down here, we talked about that we did expect upside. It became again a little bit stronger than anticipated, but I mentioned it very much in the beginning of January that this could become some serious upside, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get into the high 30 or 40 cent range for various reasons that I'm not going to repeat now, but we did expect here at some point quite substantial upside. That it would all happen without any strong retracements surprised me as well, but there you go. We now had one. Yeah, we had an entry point, and further upside is possible from here. Now, again, it all depends on what's now playing out here in the micro and how does the price react to these pivots. What is still possible is eventually, but we are not there yet. Yeah, and it depends on, does Bitcoin eventually continue with a bear market or not? But structurally, we could say, okay, maybe this was all just an A wave. This is all just a B wave and not a wave 2, and we rally in a C wave, 3 waves, and will eventually still come down, make another low. That's all possible, but yeah, you know, the market has different possibilities, and I preferred always to take it level by level, and we need to adjust, you know, quickly. This is a fast-moving market, you know. Nobody can come around and say, you know, you said 1.5 months ago this. Yeah, but the market, it's a crypto market. Yeah, things can change from week to week, you know, depending on what the market does. New paths open up, you know, and new opportunities open up every day with new trade setups and so on. So don't hang on one scenario that was maybe valid and very, very realistic, let's say 1.5 months ago, when we had no signal of any upside, but impulses were created since then. Yeah, impulses. So strong upside, bullishness, which doesn't mean the bear market is over, and you know, we could still make lower lows, but therefore we now need to take it level by level and see if the market confirms that we are back in a bull run. But so far it's way too early for that. Okay, good. That's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.